Alright, so I figured that today the best type of message that I can send to my father is hi, happy Father's Day, and well, I normally post videos and stuff like that and updates. I want to do that today, but I'd rather do one first of saying happy Father's Day, and well, I miss you guys. I miss you, I miss Mom, I miss how we used to live. Pretty cool stuff. I was really hoping that you guys will be here now, but well, this whole thing with the whole coronavirus thing, it complicated a lot of things. So, in that case, I'm just going to be doing like this. A while ago, well, today actually, like a couple of hours ago, I was thinking, I want to make this video, and I thought, what's the best way I could, make a video about my dad? And, well, cooking. That's one of the things that I know he loves the most, and well, I love him. So I'm going to be making spaghetti today, and it's going to be just spaghetti with butter and mushrooms, but I'm also going to be using milk so I can make a little bit of sauce. Right now I've had this already boiling for a while, so I know it's okay, and well, I'm using the little spoon to check every once in a while. I eat this so that it tries like this. Apart from that, well, my camera, like if I move around, my camera is a little bit weird. The phone, I don't really understand what's happening with it, so be it. But I try to make do with it, and that's it. This new phone is interesting, but weird at the same time, because I don't understand how it works. Oh, wait, it's done. I don't understand how it works sometimes. It's just really messy. Okay. Though I'm also thinking that I can use this one, because I'm pretty sure that many of my students didn't say anything to their parents. And I'm thinking I'm going to pitch the idea on summer. Teach cooking. I like cooking as well. Though now it's pretty hard since I sometimes don't run out of funds, but like I said, it's pretty interesting. There we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is drain out the spaghetti. Recently, I've tried to, well, for example, my kitchen, it looks a little bit cleaner since I cleaned it today as much as I possibly could. But, well, it's always a drag. No, it's always difficult for it. Actually, wait, I'll be right back. Yeah, that was a weird pause right there. It's just that I forgot to go get some garlic, because I like to cook with garlic a lot. And I went to these restaurants recently, and they're pretty good. Cook with garlic. Two of the buffets that are gone about meats, they're pretty interesting. So the update part of this video is there's been really downplaying about just less activity than normal. I go to work every day, and well, that's it. There's really not much to talk about that. I tried out a Middle Eastern place yesterday. It's pretty nice. I loved it. The food was really, really heavy. Like you wouldn't believe it at all. I ate like a little bit of rice, some cepacha, some subasa, I don't know, I forget the names. I'm not trying to be mean or racist, but I forget the names. So, it's just interesting. You crush garlic to peel it, or at least that's how I always peel it. It's a cooking lesson show. There's a cooking lesson update. So yeah, it was $7 an hour. $7 an hour. Gotcha. It was $7 for 3 hours, and it's a buffet. So I'm thinking that next time when you guys eventually come here, or Mom, Dad, you guys decide to move here, we're gonna go there. I'm gonna use this cup. I'll put the garlic there for now. everything's clean in my kitchen. Like, that's one. My apartment normally tends to be a little bit messy, but my kitchen I always try to keep it clean. I know the kitchen is one of the best places that I can, have at home. Apart from that, since it's the 21st of June, there are some news that recently came up, like for example, the whole $3,000 thing to enter Cambodia. That's real. Apparently, a lot of people have been stopped in the airport, told, where's the money? Because it's insurance. How it works is, if you're infected with the COVID-19, the $3,000 works as insurance just in case you die. So I think it was $100 to test, $30 to hotel per day, $30 to food per day, the 14 days of quarantine, and then the rest, 1,800 was cremation if in case it came down to it. So many people are reconsidering about traveling here. Actually got a couple of friends asking me. When I told them about this, they were like, nah. It's as much as I understand, it's an economy restoration. It's just to get the jump on it, to try to get it as high as up. Or, this couple of months there have been no tourists at all. That's the whole point. Apart from that, the tourist section in many areas, I got some friends down in Siem Reap, they say there's no tourists. In Sihanoukville, there's just nothing. They're banning a bunch of stores, so the economy is going to be hard to get up here. But, like I planned before, when we were talking about you guys coming over here, I really, really wanted to show you different places, like Pukor Mountain. It's pretty amazing. Wat Penam, of course. Also, the temples of Angkor Wat. All the good landmarks. A couple of places to go eat, a couple of places to see, and things like that. So, what I'm going to be doing now is spaghetti. I gotta drain it. I already have a drainer here. I want to add a little bit of water running because the pipes are made out of plastic and it's kind of thin plastic. So I'm afraid that they're going to melt. So I just let it go for a little bit. I think I just watched them, both my mom and dad, make spaghetti many times, so that's why I eventually learned. Also try to get some cooking show tips and things like that. But I like spaghetti. It's weird. It's one of the best foods I ever had. This is gonna turn out to more of my thoughts episode as well. My thoughts, me. I will use this pot again to make the big batch. I have made at least 3 portions of spaghetti. There's no one here with me at all. I eat a lot. And that's why you can see that I'm growing quite bigger and bigger. Okay. So, let's leave a little bit of water there. Put this in the heat. There we go. And I'm going to use that to simmer the garlic. Because I wanted to get a little bit of after the water boils, I want to try to roast it a little bit in the metal pan, the iron pan here. It's going to bring out the flavor more. That's what I found out after, try to experiment every once in a while. In school, summer school is about to start actually. So, I want to see if I can recommend if we can have cooking classes. Because I'm the science teacher and I opt, and if my students are watching this, I have asked if I could be the science teacher next year. Because I just love science, it's amazing, I love everything about it. And the kids in primary, they're learning. I had a test last week. So out of 50 points, grade 1, like 50, 50, 45, 50, like 2 10s. But the rest is just high marks. And then in my English class as well, they're on average, above average. They understand, they learn, because I try to make sure that I'm hard on them, but not too hard. So, it's just that. That's it? Yeah, it's still required. Okay. So, let's bring this to the boil. And what I'll do, take some mushrooms, because I love mushrooms, no homo. I'm gonna cut some. I think that the main reason I like cooking in general is just because of my parents. I've always saw them, you know, cooking. My dad loves building things as well. My mom loves to garden. So sometimes we get the food that we're supposed to eat from, well, my mom's garden, and my dad goes to buy meat and stuff. From our country, it's pretty interesting how how we get everything. I'm gonna wash this. Remember, wash your vegetables no matter where they come from. And the thing about these mushrooms, they smell a lot. Like, they have a strong odor. So what I do is, as I said, I tend to boil them down a little bit, and then I fry them. Not exactly fry them, but I use butter to tone down the flavor. I'm just gonna put one, no, two at a time. Like so. So, you know, it works out. I don't know where I got the really want to do mushroom. I've always loved mushroom. I don't know why. As I said, no homo. But I don't know. I just love it. I think all the times that at home we did mostly soups and meats and things like that, you know, just traditional stuff every once in a while. My mom loves this dish that's like flowers with eggs. I don't honestly remember what it's called. Like, to be honest, I've forgotten so much about it. I know she likes it. Also, whatchamacallit? Tamarindo. I think my dad loves that a lot. Plus, there was one that smelled really terrible, but, well, again, my dad loves that. It's traditional for our country. So it's delightful. And he likes that. I have been wanting to try, and you can, whoever it is that watches the video, you can tell me about it. What do you hear, or what do you think orange juice, sugar, vanilla extract, and an egg as a juice sound like? Because I remember I used to drink that a lot when I was a kid. Yes, an egg. Don't worry, it's looking at it as a, I'm not gonna say as a science teacher because it sounds too presumptuous, but looking at it as from the protein perspective, the healthy perspective, it's good for you because you got vitamin C, you got protein from the egg, you got glucose from the sugar. It's good. So I think it's an all-around great juice. Just I haven't really done it recently, but I want to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be focusing on this. As you can see, right now, I am going to be boiling this a little bit. Very little water, and it's very small heat. And then I'm going to be adding some other condiments. So right now, it just smells like mushroom, but if, for example, I'm going to add a little bit more water. If I let it boil for a little bit longer, the smell tones down. By the way, this is a closed area. There's my window right there, my room, my bathroom. So right now this heats up really quick because of that. So what I will do is I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna let it boil down, then I'll come back with part 2, like just a mean one. Okay. Okay, so let's start part 2. Part 2 is going to be a little bit also different because I almost died around here. It was getting really, really hot. And I opened the window now, so it's a little bit more breathable. But, you know, I still feel like I was dying a couple minutes early. Now, as you look right here, for example, if I can make this picture a little bit clearer. I guess I can't. Well, I guess I can't. I smell something terribly delicious. Because here, what I did is have the mushrooms spend like 10 minutes on simmer. Then I added black pepper, the pork condiment, a little bit of it, and I added some spice. So right now this smells a little bit chilly, but god awfully delicious. What I'm thinking about doing is that, in this case, I'm going to lower the heat a little bit more. And now I'm going to be adding in my spaghetti. It's gonna, I'm going to pause the video for a minute. So I'm going to do it now. Okay, let's go for part 3. Now part 3, what I will, yes, the skip that I did, it's just that I decided to smear this a little bit more with some more ingredients, like black pepper. The reason why is because black pepper, to me, it's terribly delicious, so I just love it. Now, what I also done is I've added a little bit of milk. What the milk helped me is in making the sauce, and then I'll be using a little bit of flour to try to, make it a little bit more sticky. This way, I can have a spaghetti which is consistent and has sauce, which, again, everybody loves. I love a good sauce. Which also reminds me, my ex, she was giving me the idea of making this video. I was talking with her today, and God, I miss her. It's weird to say that, but it's not really. I just really do miss her, so if she watches this, I miss you. Anyway, it's weird to say that, but it's true. I think every once in a while I end up thinking about her constantly, and since I got to talk to her today, I just started thinking about her. This is actually the first meal I made for her, spaghetti, because I like spaghetti and she liked it, I guess. I kind of got a mixed reaction, but I hope she did. I also cooked my parents spaghetti once. I think it was in 2016. It felt good to see that. At least I know my mom likes it when we clean the plate, because I'm guessing she feels proud, she feels good about her cooking, she feels good. So I got the same thing. I felt good to see that, my girlfriend liked it, my dad's like it, my friends actually, when I invite them to my house, I tell them, hey, I'm gonna cook something, and I cook and we eat and it's great, it's wonderful, it's mostly barbecue, but you get the idea. I like cooking. Another pause. I cannot let these two sit here while it's hot. And surprisingly, my house is also hot because I did not turn on the aircon, so it's terribly hot in there. I'm gonna have to eat this hot, but it's perfect. Now, as I'll point the camera downwards, that's what the finished product looks like. So, pasta with mushrooms and butter for the most part, but it also has milk to make a sauce. I added just a little bit. I add this one, Encore milk. I'm not promoting it, but it's pretty good milk. I love milk. Everybody should drink milk often. Tasty. I don't remember when I stopped drinking milk, but I'm guessing at some point everybody's like, oh no, I don't want to drink milk, but okay. So, to wrap it up, I'll reiterate every point that I say today. It's pretty hectic here. There's a lot of laws coming into effect. Oh, I forgot the flour. There's a lot of laws coming into effect. Yes, I get it. Flour, flour, flour. I get it. Don't question about it later. And, I really wish my parents would have been here by this time, because I was really, really hoping for it. But now, I hope that maybe it's going to be next year where things lighten up a little bit. With the kids, if you're watching this, your teacher, he likes to cook. And I really want to teach you guys to cook, because it's awesome, it's great, people respect you. Sometimes, at the beginning, my friends only try to use me to cook, so, especially this one guy, he's just a terrible guy. Only for cooking, told me, come to my house. Okay, cool, I go to the house. Hey, listen, I got some X ingredient, can you make it into food? Yeah, sure. It's a great experience. And the last thing is my girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend, I miss her. She's nice. She's awesome. I hear she's having a great time. Well, finishing this up because I actually want to do some little bit taste test. This is what it looks like. Let's get some mushroom in there. You don't taste the mushroom that much. I mean, you taste it, but not super strong. You taste a little bit of spice. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to make it the flavor pop. And it's balanced out. So I hope that I could teach the kids some cooking. I really do hope so. I like cooking. I really want them to learn. But as I said, maybe I want since I'll be the science teacher in the next term. We'll see about that. That wraps it up for today's episode. I will now serve myself some food and eat. Well, happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. I miss you. And, well, I kind of hope that we're going to play something today because, I play a game with my dad. Hopefully we'll play today. Okay?